Hey, something concerning. Watch this. You want to see something nasty? I don't know if that's a worm. I just put hydrogen peroxide on it. It was like 3 little dots on my stomach. And I don't recall like picking anything off or anything. And there's 2 more that have yet to come to the surface. And what I believe right now is it's like a worm within my blood system. Uh, I've had in the past. I've had what is it called? Scabies, and I got that from holding somebody's hand. I believe it was from holding somebody's hand because my dog didn't have it, right? So I don't know if that's scabies, but I definitely have to go to the doctor. Oh my fuck. Oh my fucking god. But yeah, so there's this line too. Here, let me see if you can see it. There is this line right here. That's a worm. That's what I believe. It's a scabies. It's a parasite or a worm that is crawling because it got irritated by this, and that is coming from maybe right here. But it's similar to what I saw on my arm right here. And I thought maybe I had scratched myself, but that was along my bloodline. It's still, that one's still there. But so I put the hydrogen peroxide on this, and then this just took off. So isn't that something? Isn't that something? That's how nasty it is. I could tell you where I got scabies from. I know exactly who it was. It was a man I met that owns a fabric store downtown LA. And it's one of those things where like they're trying to have sexual relationships with you, but they don't want a relationship. And that's where I got that from. So, yeah, not too worried about this. Go to the doctor, get some fucking cream. So thankful I have insurance right now. Probably need to make an appointment ASAP. But can you please hurry up? I'm so glad they fucking, at least they got her out of here enough to fucking clean her place before she comes back with her stinky ass. But I wonder if you could catch scabies in the air. Also, let's do bright side, okay? Bright side, maybe it's from my kitty cat, right? Maybe it's from my kitty cat because you saw how she just came up and sat with me. It's a possibility that it's from my kitty cat, but I think that I actually felt this motherfucker take off when I put the hydrogen peroxide on the bumpy bumps. So, and the reason I would want to say that this is scabies is because when I had it before, that's what the doctor told me happens is they create like it's a streaking or whatever. Um, so I definitely I'm one step ahead of you because I've already experienced this, and it's not from my apartment. This is not from inside my apartment. But I'll do my research and give you the benefit of the doubt to see if scabies can like live dormant in your apartment. But it comes from dirty environments. In my environment, the only reason it's dirty is because of the fucking mold. This is crazy. This is crazy. Scabies. I don't mind talking about this stuff because if I don't talk about it, then you guys are gonna be like, that bitch is dirty when you find me dead. What's one thing you always wanted to learn but never got to? I don't know. I always ask why. And if you don't want to answer, then that's your own fucking thing. But um, I like to learn about everything, and I do my best to make sure I ask why all the way till the end. Why are you some like ominous white supremacy figure who's like, did you learn your lesson? I have not learned my lesson. I'm going to continue to talk. Yeah, this or that, 6, 7, it's whatever. It's like not good or bad. This is life, bitch. But if that's scabies, I need something more stronger than fucking hydrogen peroxide. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of research right now. Can you believe they're still together? I don't know you. Stop trying to make it like you're my friend. I don't know about shit between anybody. I'm not dramatic. Uh, oh, swimming or tennis? I know how to swim. I'm not the biggest fan of swimming. Tennis, I can't play because I have carpal tunnel syndrome. Had carpal tunnel syndrome. Um, tennis is not something I would ever look into playing. That is not a motherfucking thing I would like to do. No. Tennis and golf, ruled those out. Don't do those. I don't play basketball. I had a private investigator try to say that a photo of my mom playing basketball was me. The reason I was followed by a private investigator is because I had a workers' comp lawsuit. I had a workers' comp lawsuit for my upper right extremity. I had a qualified medical examiner determine I'm 25% disabled, which is the reason I had a service animal, because I'm not supposed to carry more than, I think it's 25 pounds with my right arm. So my dog was able to carry 25 pounds for me very easily. She was a 100-pound dog. That was the limit for what she was allowed to carry. That's the reason why I have a fucking shopping cart, because it's not. Oh, the hydrogen peroxide feels real good on this little buggy thing. I wonder if he's going to start zigzagging backwards. Right? I could feel it fucking moving. Do I feel disgusting? No, I feel like the people in this building are disgusting, and the more they try to force interaction with me is really funny. You can smell them. Maybe I'm smelly too. I'm smelly too. My breath is awfully smelly. Um, but where the fuck does this even come from? My stomach. It has to be my cat. Yo, shit smelled like salmon, fam. Okay. Well, where did you see me at that she smelled it? Maybe I can remember what your shit smelled like. Oh, yeah, this real disgusting. Maybe my cat scratched me. Let's just hope that's a cat scratch. For sure, breath is stanky. Look at my teeth. I would like to thank Dr. Nima Aliaga for that. Not the doctor, his assistant. We'll say his assistant. The dentist did a great job. Mm-hmm. Did you get to see my look at that? It's fucking crazy. Look at that. Looks now more just like a cat scratch. I could just be overreacting. But what were the little things I pulled out of my belly? Look, there still went in there. Yeah, I don't mind sharing everything. This big brother, if you gonna do deep state motherfucking Margie, here, look at all this shit. So if I was really dirty, this shit would have happened a long time ago. Not all of a sudden after motherfucking stinky bitch has to move out. So let's just pray that's my cat scratching me. But I'm definitely going to be making an appointment. Fuck. Shit. This a waste of time. I know, I just got wild salmon to eat. God bless you, salmon. Where's that other guy that left a funny comment? Let's see more funny comments. What kind of results? I'm kind of chubby still. I don't work out. I just live. I live in a building with no elevators. What? And I got a cart with fucking 50, 60 pounds of groceries. I gotta fucking squat up the stairs every day. My kitty smells better than I do. My cat, not my kitty. My vagina used to be stinky. It used to be stinky because of, I believe, to be moldy underwear. So it's no longer moldy. It doesn't have a funk stink to it. I haven't gone roller skating in quite a while, so I don't know if it would get back to funky again. But for the longest time, whenever I would go roller skating, like those roller skating panties, they stink. They did not smell good. Look, I'm drinking probiotic. I know it's so gross. Imagine going through life doing the best you can, and then having somebody way nastier than you move in, and then you get all of their issues, right? I'm Japanese. I don't know if you know. Japanese people are very clean. Did you watch the video of me in my kitchen the other day? My kitchen is like a failure for Japanese people, though. Because I still have a lot of shit in it that shouldn't be there, but it's way cleaner than an American kitchen. So, well, an American kitchen that doesn't have a Mexican maid, because I can't say I'm cleaner than Mexicans. Mexicans are cleaner than me. I can say that. They take the jobs that nobody wants to fucking do because they can do it, right? So, clean American kitchen. Do you use a sponge? Let me see. Do you use a sponge? Show me your sponge. What do you use to clean the actual dishes? Everybody's racist. And my mouth is dirty. What else? I didn't get the toothpaste at Costco today because motherfucking 4 tubes of toothpaste is going to last me a lifetime. I don't want that much toothpaste. Wow, look at this whole situation right here. This is crazy. This whole thing's crazy. What if the flies are coming out of my skin? Wouldn't that be super fucking crazy? Spider-Man. Like, maybe yours gets posted. Here, I'll pin yours. That's funny. Not in timeout. Pin message. Um, you're right. I don't have any teeth, and we don't have to talk about why I don't have them because I've talked about it before already. I don't need to go over that. It could be in my throat. Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel like they're coming out of my mouth. I don't feel anything. Is that where they would go to? You know? I don't know. This is a fun experiment. I'll do this on live all day, every day. Thank you. People keep telling me I'm beautiful. I love that. Thank you. You want to hear what happened? Well, stopping short of blaming other people, there are disgusting circumstances within my building. I've posted a video that shows you the mold growth on the door of the front of the building, which should be good enough for anybody to understand how easily it transfers, where it's coming from, and I know who it's coming from, what it's caused by. You have perfect teeth. It's a struggle. I know. When I was younger, my mom paid to straighten out these bottom teeth. My top teeth used to be so scraggly. I don't know about worse than this, but they got fixed. I had braces when I was younger. I went to cosmetic dentist. I've had I'll tell you, my dentist died. Maybe it's part of this. Maybe he didn't want to participate in this shit. But my dentist is used to be Dr. Ziv in Agora Hills. And my mom paid probably like $2,000 every year, at least, deductible for my teeth for, however long I lived with her as a kid. And whatchamacallit? Yeah, maybe that's why I'm targeted. I'm targeted because I'm pretty and there's a bunch of ugly people out there. Maybe that's the girl. I bet she's laughing right now, a little ugly. She wasn't ugly. She wasn't ugly. She was ugly only because that's what her projection was towards me. It was smirky face bitch. I'll call almost any smirky face bitch ugly. Don't smirky face at me. Smirky face, not if you don't understand how to control your if you don't know how to control your if you don't know how to control your facial expressions, you should stay home. What I mean is, You're honest, praise God. I am honest because I have no other choice. Why would I hide this shit? I'm trying to make sure whoever's trying to kill me gets put away for murder. Um, so that includes telling you about every time I come home how this girl with the stinky apartment that's currently got a lockbox on the door um, likes to open her door whenever I'm passing by. So what I wanted to research right now is if you could catch scabies airborne. Can you catch scabies like through the air? And what else? I'm like, I did notice a funny bug in my car. I thought you, why? No, I actually heard someone talking about movie stars today when I was at the car show. They were talking about like people they've been on set with or something. And I think that name dropping in front of people, like I think he was doing a live blog or whatever vlog feed. That's like name dropping a light skinned black man. If he didn't name drop, maybe he would have been attractive, but hearing someone name drop in public, it just huge turn off. Right? If I've ever name dropped, I'm telling on people because of things that they've done to me. It's not because I want you to know who I've hung out with. I could name drop who I've been at parties with, in bathrooms doing cocaine with. When I was younger, I don't do that shit now. I can tell you all about my life, but do I necessarily? I may have even. Um, like, do you want to talk about celebrities? We can, but please don't take this as name dropping. This I want to tell you about my concerns for these people. Andy Dick. Uh, Andy Dick. My connections to Andy Dick, I don't have any really. I just know in the past he has actually like I don't want to say pulled me over, but I think he did actually pull me over. He like waved me down when I had my dog on the back of my scooter, and he asked to get a pic. This was back when I used to use Snapchat. So Andy Dick got a picture of my dog, posted it to Snapchat or whatever, and I think I reposted that on Instagram. So that would be one of the times that I've met Andy Dick. And then I recently saw that he's had some issues or whatever, and I was concerned about him, but I was more so concerned about the people who were around him that so conveniently recorded his condition. And while they got him help, I think that those are people he needs to, like, I can't say, but I know that if someone in his condition going through the problems that he has, he probably should not be hanging out with really anybody, because everybody in Hollywood, everybody in his circle is trying to bring him down. And that reminds me of my friend who's not a celebrity, Alex Ziegler. Maybe a celebrity. He worked with a lot of celebrities. I don't know about celebrities, bands. He worked with bands. And I believe that he was set up in a manner similar to how they're trying to do me. And his death was ruled a fentanyl heroin overdose. I don't do either of those things. I don't know anybody who does any of those things. I used to know somebody, but I don't even know if he really did those things. I think that he was put around somebody and his shit got fucked up. Like maybe he thought he was doing cocaine and he fucking snorted a bunch of shit and that's how he died. So that's why I don't touch anything now. I haven't used cocaine since back when I was hanging out in Mammoth, probably like 2010, 2012. And I say hang out in Mammoth, that was the last time I went with a guy, Bill, who is a graffiti artist in Los Angeles. And he had asked me to get cocaine. So that is, you talk about confessions. I'm not going to tell you who I got it from. Maybe the brainwave caught it because I can't help thinking about it, but That was the last time I ever did it, and it was at the request of somebody else. Maybe he is a confidential informant. When his mom passed away, he tried to reconnect with me because he thought that I liked money or whatever. And he's like, I got $100,000, or, and all I could think of, well, you live on the beach, and $100,000 for the rest of your life is not a lot of money. So, uh, please concern yourself with yourself. Like, I don't want to be part of that. You have your own things that you need to take care of, and like, you can't do much for me with 100,000. I make that much in a year. Well, not quite that much, but almost. 1 year compared to the rest of your life is nothing. If I hang out with you and fuck around with you, I wouldn't be making that. And so my whole life would be shot because I wanted to have a boyfriend. No, $100,000, you need more than that. You need way more than that. So that's not the kind of thinking. So realizing that there are a lot of people out there like him who think that $100,000 is a lot of money. Hold on, I'm gonna go to the kitchen and get some more hydrogen peroxide, because good goddamn. Good goddamn. As much as I want to blame this nasty girl, I really have no idea where this came from. But knowing your body and knowing that shit wasn't there is the motherfucking first step. Imagine if I let this continue much longer. How bad that shit would be. How to hurry up and go to the doctor before they fire my ass. Right? That would be, it wouldn't be that bad because you just go and get help from the county. It's all the same. It's fucking medical care. Go get it. So, good goddamn. Now I gotta sit here with hydrogen peroxide on my ass. I'm so happy I got this shit today. Right? Look at, every time they try to ruin my plans for life, I just live in. I wonder what difference it would make if I used, don't want to pick my nose now. I don't know what the fuck is on my hands. I wonder what difference it would make if I used isopropyl alcohol instead of hydrogen peroxide. This is so interesting. I'm just like a human experiment. Yeah, it's not doing anything to me. I'm having just as much fun as you are. Should I put it on my nose and see what happens? We are going to see. My gosh. Let's see. This has a little bit on it still. Oh, did I just cross-contaminate? I might have. Maybe I should get a new paper towel. Hold on. This is hilarious. I'm only laughing because I know what this is already. I'm pretty sure I know what it is. If I didn't, I would be super freaked out. It's just dirtiness. It's dirtiness. It's not me. I spent so long cleaning my apartment. First on July 4th for the motherfucking on-site inspection that my apartment did. I also spent a lot of time. Oh, this is gonna burn or what? I wonder, is this gonna send little fucking spider monkeys running through my body? Is it gonna go away? First, when you first realize, but when I had the scabies thing, it was much worse than this. This has to be my cat scratching me and just me overreacting. But because it's the second one of these long fucking wormy looking things, I'm gonna go see if I can do anything about it. I have worms. No amount of papita is gonna help me now. How do you get worms? Flies in your coochie? Oh my god. What doctor did I go to? Fucking intensive care, not intensive care. What do they call it? Motherfucking I don't want to sit down. And see, that's the funny thing. I don't sit down on public seats. I refuse. I'm not going to sit down. I bring my own chair pretty much with me everywhere. I refuse to sit down on a public seat. At what point did my stomach touch something today? Yesterday, any day. My shopping cart, maybe. My shopping cart, I was leaving it in the hallway overnight for quite a while because I didn't want to bring the bugs inside. But I finally found a way to bring it inside and cover it up so that I feel comfortable with it. And then this happens. No, my nose is okay. It's not doing that white. This is fun. Imagine thinking you're gonna fuck with me with all of this shit. Right? This I can't blame on anyone, but if you know you did it, you know you did it. Right? If you know that you got it, you know you got it. For someone's apartment to smell like that, they have way more cat shit in their apartment than I have in mine. So I'm gonna do some research right now and I'll come back and tell you what my findings are. I want to first see if scabies can be airborne. Is this a worm? What do worms... Can worms come out of your belly button? Would they come out of your belly button? And then I have 1, 2, 3 random dots that look like my face right here around my belly button. So this one is just the first one that had like... It looked like little blackheads coming out of it, and I tried to squeeze them out, and then I put hydrogen peroxide on them, and this is what the result is. So, oh my God, I feel so sick right now. Is this, you guys are still looking for angry? I'm not angry, I'm laughing. I'm laughing. I laugh at medical conditions. You know why? Because I'm a healthy person. That's why this is so funny. I would be embarrassed about this if this was really me. You know, like if this was my life and this was my living, I would be so embarrassed I would not share this with you. Right? Imagine. This would be embarrassing if this was something that I like fucking had anything to do with. That would be embarrassing. That's funny. People think they could do this shit to people and they're like not going to talk about it and try to hide it. No, bitch, if I die and there's worms in my body, I want you guys to be like, well, where did the worms come from? And it's not mind control anymore. You don't control me. I want to be nice. I don't want to be a bitch, right? Because you wanted me to talk about movie stars and shit. Maybe you have unreal expectations. No, I don't need to talk about movie stars because that's their private business. Like, I've worked for people who are movie stars. I've worked for people who have a lot of money. And they have a reasonable expectation of privacy. I can tell you about when I go out and party. I don't know if that's a reasonable expectation of privacy. But I don't want to tell you about people I've partied with that have not done me wrong. There's no reason for me to. The only reason I brought up Andy Dick is because I have had a personal experience with him and it was funny. And then I'm concerned about his well-being, and he will also admit, you know, he doesn't have a problem telling you that he had drug issues. So I feel safe and comfortable talking about that one because it is in the pursuit of seeking help, pursuit of getting help for him. I don't think he has I don't know about his issues. I know that celebrity and money and influence and the people you're around make you lead certain lives. Uh, but I think there's also the opposite side to that. There are people who make it as famous people and they are able to get out without having to have gone through the fucking weirdo shit. So I want I want to make sure that everyone knows that I don't think that people who are, because he's open about his drug use, like, I don't think that people who are open about that shit end up like that. That's somebody else that's controlling them and trying to portray a narrative. Maybe he still has a lot of money left and somebody's trying to kill him. I don't know what his pockets look like. They say Andy is a stunt artist. I don't know about that. uh I think he's just enjoying his life. Every encounter I've had, I want to say 3 encounters with Andy Dick, and 2 have been just like in public, just riding around with my dog on my scooter. I want to say both times I encountered him in public and not at like a nightclub. It was him just being a happy guy out in public. It's strange that he recognized me. I'm that recognizable, I guess. I have all these people following me around trying to fucking make me go crazy. But I feel like he has the same. But I'm not a celebrity. So it's funny. It's funny to me that the same thing would be happening to him. It'll be crazy if this is a little wormy thing too. I gotta go to the doctor. Oh my gosh. I have internal worms. All right, is that a worm? Is that fly larva? Is there larva coming out of my mouth? Right? That would mean that it's something that I ingested, right? If it's coming out of my mouth and my stomach. Try to think, what did I ingest? Do you think it's flies that entered from my coochie? Flies that entered from my coochie? Because I'm just wearing underwear right now, and there's like these little crawly spider flies. I should put pants on. That's why people are joking about pajamas. So this network has known what they're doing to me for so long. There's like inside jokes about pajamas, right? And I just assumed like it's females who know that their boyfriends watch me and know that I'm like sitting around in my apartment the way that I sit around, and they don't want their boyfriends watching me in my underwears or whatever, so they're like pajamas. But now I'm starting to understand more why people wear pajamas if my coochie has flies in it, right? So imagine a fly lays fly larva on my coochie because one night I'm sleeping all crazy, it's too hot with my legs open, no blanket, and a fly is able to fly into my underwear because it's loose fitting and lay little larvae. This is just hypothetical. This is fucking crazy though. So imagine a fly lays a fly. This bitch has flies in front of her door 24/7. I know they come over here. My breath is so hot. That's probably why they come over here. My breath and my cat shit. So I can't blame her because there's a reason also for flies to be here. As long as I can identify what the reason is, I'm okay with it. And so, like, if I was really good about cleaning my cat shit up immediately, which I can admit that I'm not, the cat shit is going to sit there until it's dry enough for me to pick it up. And that's what most people do, right? They wait for their cat shit. I don't know how many people who really can't stand the smell of it are going to pick it up immediately, but it's like, if I pick it up immediately, it's really nasty. So I let the litter box do its job, and I pick it up when it's dry. Now that may be a mistake, and I may have to go towards picking it up immediately. I may have to go start buying doggy bags so I could just pick up her shit right away. This is gross. I wonder if these things are going to start moving around in my stomach. Do I keep the hydrogen peroxide? Do I keep putting hydrogen peroxide? As long as it's fucking stinging, huh? As long as that shit is stinging, keep putting that shit on there. This is crazy. Oh my gosh, MK Ultra. You guys love me. Everybody's watching to see how fucking weirdo it gets, and it's not weird at all, because this is all, like I said, they're doing things that are all like natural and can occur and happen to anybody, or they're not doing anything to me. This is not fucking normal. I lived in the building. This is a clean fucking building for 11 years until this motherfucking stinky shit started happening. For 11 years. Now I gotta look at every single fucking discoloration on my body and go over it with fucking hydrogen peroxide. It's still stinging, so that means it's still something nasty in that bitch. I want to show you, but I gotta like fix it. I'm gonna pull my shit out. This is gross. I'm feeling so gross. It's okay though. Right, and then I'm gonna hit it with some tweezers. I don't even know if they're clean. This is the dangerous part. I'll at least do the hydrogen peroxide on the tweezers. I'm gonna end up with an infection. Ew, look at that. Should I change into my glasses? I can't see. I wish I'm gonna put the fucking tweezers in motherfucking barbicide or whatever. Ew, I'm so grossed out. Ew. So, it is not motherfucking innocent black dots on my stomach. That's something nasty. Ew. I still feel okay. I still feel healthy. I think that probiotics are awesome. What if these things are coming out of my stomach because the probiotics disrupted them so much? That's crazy. This is for stomach and gut health. Go get you some fucking probiotics. Everybody's gonna fucking, guess what? I do feel that everything that I'm going through, there's a lot of people that are like, damn, let me check and see what my shit's like. And they're finding out they're fucking just as nasty, if not worse. So, yeah. Ew. The way that this feels, it definitely feels nasty. Like, why? I don't know if my kitty's ever scratched me like this. Did you see where she came up and how did I... She walked up to me, right? And she laid down, no? I might have to go back and watch that and see if she fucking even scratched over here. Oh my God, kitty. Now we gotta clean all your scratching posts. Motherfucking shit. Get rid of that cat house. It's not really the cat house. I just gotta take the ropes off. Just get rid of the whole thing. Fucking shit. Right? If my kitty's out here fucking scratching up wormies. As long as this shit stings, it means there's bacteria in it. Is it on my hands too? Oh my gosh. Now I feel really gross. I may not go outside now. They got me. That's what huzzah is, huh? Ew. Well, you know, for anybody who has knowledge of what it is that's happening to me, um, what I would like to say is wait your turn. If this can happen to me, it can happen to you. You might not think so. Um, but it can. And maybe it will. I'm thankful. I'm so thankful that I'm smart. I'm so thankful that I'm smart. I probably need to clean my phone off too. Shit. But yeah, I don't think that hydrogen peroxide is supposed to burn like this on your hands. That just means that my whole body's covered in mold. Drake needs to come and fix this. I have to go to the doctor now because of them. Come here, kitty. I'm not afraid of you. I don't think it's you. I don't think it's you. Nope, I don't. I'm going to put some hydrogen peroxide right here and see what happens. Right here. What's that? Is that a freckle? What is that? I can't see. I got to take my contacts out. I'm scared to touch my eyeballs now. I can take them out without touching it. Hold on. Nope, there you go. Just touch my eyeballs. Now my shit's going to be all fucked up. Ooh, everything's contact fucking germies. Where you going, girl? Where you going, girl? At least we're here together. Mold spore. Don't scratch me. And the only reason I would say that it's her is because her nails are uncut. I don't cut her nails. Don't scratch me. Is this another one? Oh man, this is about to get way more fun. No, and then what I originally wanted to say is before I started this live, right? So when I'm on the live, I don't hear speaker voices, right? Speaker voice is designed to force me to talk on the live. So when I'm on the live, I don't hear speaker voice. Speaker voice may actually be paying attention to what the fuck it is I'm saying. And I don't think it's speaker voice. Or sorry, what I mean is, I think that when I start my live, that's what speaker voice's intention is. They want me to do the live. So that's why they harass me up until I do the live. So this speaker voice today was saying, everyone at Weinstock Mannion. That's the place I used to work at. And then I don't know what the rest of it is that they were trying to say. But everybody at Weinstock Mannion something. Everybody at Weinstock something. I don't know what that means. Did they want me to talk about things about them? No, I'm waiting for their whatever they were named in to fucking either be found true or false. And then I'll talk. Right? While I have a job, I don't think I need to talk. If they are able to successfully make me homeless, you better motherfucking believe I'm gonna talk. So that's why I'm claiming witness intimidation, because they're trying to force me into a lawsuit, right? They want me to keep talking about shit that I have no business talking about so that they can sue me. There's no money, so I'm gonna talk regardless. Or they're trying to scare me out of talking. Because if I don't talk, then they get away with this, and there's no connection to them. So We're gonna find out. V2K voice. Now I want to take a bath in motherfucking hydrogen peroxide. I'm gonna look it up and see if there's any fucking cons to fucking just submerging yourself in hydrogen peroxide. My gosh. What if we find a whole bunch more fucking little spuckily spuckies? Imagine. Do they have to like cut out part of my intestine or something? That's why I'm drinking the probiotic. I was scared of this. And then look at what happened. Right? They said you'd have to go to the doctor if it was flies in your coochie. This is kind of close to my coochie if you ask me. Look at my hand. That's what hydrogen peroxide did to my hand. That's mold, maybe? Can someone tell me if hydrogen peroxide does that to everybody's hands? If not, that's mold. And anyone who tries to come next to me as far as like being stalker like, you should really be careful. Because when I go out, I do my best to make sure I don't get close to people. I understand my situation. And I don't think everybody else does. And anybody who's intentionally trying to get close to me or harass me or catch whatever it is I fucking have, this, bitch, do you really want this? Do you really want this? So I'll probably gotta go to the doctor like tomorrow. My God. Fix my apartment. Fix my apartment. I'm still okay. A little hydrogen peroxide showed me I'm still okay. My God. So what does this mean? I have to go on antibiotics or something? Ivermectin, I think, is what they said. I wonder how I'm going to react with that. I don't take any fucking pills. I don't take any fucking pills. So this is kind of worst situation, worst nightmare, motherfucking right up there with getting a fucking surgery. But I'm not worried about it. You know why? Because I live in an area where there's homeless people and they have it much worse than me. So I'll never be worried about it. As long as there's people on the street crying and screaming for help, my life is grand. Not in comparison to theirs. Just like they're still alive. They're still living. If they still have hope, right? That's what I was saying. Being on the street, you don't go through some of this stuff because the sun kills most of this shit. So as long as you take your ass to the motherfucking shower and wash it, you're gonna be all right. And that's like part of like causing the bathroom trauma. They're like, we don't want you to even wash your ass. We don't even want you to wash your ass. So we're going to flood your bathroom. We're going to flood all your shit over and over and over again until you fucking move out. And I'm not moving out. So we're just going to have to go to the doctor and deal with this. Until you guys are able to successfully make me homeless. It's just cause medical bills. This is what being a targeted individual is. And there's going to be a lot of people out there who are like, you just blame everybody. You can't blame everybody for the shit. This is your own shit. This is not dust. This is not normal dust, bitch. This has been mold since 2022 and they have not taken care of it. This has been mold since 2022 and I've requested on multiple occasions for them to come and take care of this shit. So this is just the result of a motherfucking rental management company that does not want to do shit. The last time the girl had her motherfucking, when it was under Concord management, they did what they needed to. They kicked out problem residents. They kicked out the guy that, not kicked out, they did a buyout. So listen to this. Bo Drake has a video why he says buyouts don't work. Well, what else do you do if you don't buy out your motherfucking tenant that's fucking awful? You set them up to be the worst tenant, and then what, you evict them? Go back to that video. Search Bo Drake. Watch Bo Drake real estate videos and watch this guy. And see if you would trust living in one of his buildings. I'm asking for you. I'm not telling you. I'm not defaming him yet. I'm telling you to go research for yourself and see if you would ever rent a building from Bo Drake. A buyout. It's not a buyout. I need you to do the right thing. Why don't you move? Because there's not money to move, bitch. I'm going to sit here through fucking scabies and shit. Look at, so the 3 dots, it started as the 3 dots, and now look at what it is. I wish I would have got a good before. But that's fun. So just keep the hydrogen peroxide on it, I guess, until that gets all the way in there. Is that mold? What is mold doing on my belly button? Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to get off now. Still 6 people watching, but nobody's commenting. Where's your Oh, they're still commenting. Oh, fucking shit, they're commenting. Okay, here, let's go through the comments. You prefer manual cars over auto? Always, because I'm autistic. Manual car is a motherfucking stim machine. It's the only reason I even still have a car, because that's something enjoyable. You're a very beautiful lady. Thank you. Who grandma is this? I don't know. How old are you? If you think of me as a grandma, you might be too young to be on my channel. You should probably get off. MK Ultra like Charles Manson. Correct. MK Ultra like government fucking asset that was designed to snap. No, you're gross. You sound like you're friends with my neighbor. You should actually see her apartment. Take a shower. I did. As soon as I got home and was able to finish my shit. Black fit. I don't know what that says. You need to get bigger. Well, I don't know. You should douche. That's actually not very beneficial. That just forces nasty shit further up in your coochie. Fly, eagles, fly. Parasite cleanse is also spiritual. Okay, I believe that. I'll do that. Repent. Andy sold his soul. Maybe. A lot of people. So that's the whole thing. The GATE program. Let's talk about that. The GATE program identifies people who are in the top 2% of intelligence, and they rate it by pretty much IQ test. They will use an IQ test. That's another reason I'm still here, is because I was a GATE student. So they will use an IQ test to determine your standings amongst your peers. And when I was younger, I took the GATE program's test or whatever, and they placed me in the program, sent me a letter saying I'm in the top 98%. That means that out of 100 people, I'm one of 2. So that means that comments like when people say, take a shower, no, you're gross. I have more knowledge about this situation than 98 out of 100 people. I'm not gross. Very much not gross. I've explained on several occasions that I understand contact transfer. So, like, I'll give you an example. When I got home today, if I could rerun the video for you if I wanted to. After I very carefully pulled my cart up the stairs, I sprayed the wheels down with vinegar because I understand the situation in the hallway. After spraying the wheels down with vinegar, I proceeded to unload my groceries, and I did my best to avoid bringing in the outside packaging. So things that had outside packaging got removed, or they were placed in areas where I know I'm going to be cleaning, so as not to add germs to clean areas. Like, nothing gets placed on my couch because I sleep on my couch. So there's not anything from outside, barely anything. Right now, I have my journal outside, but it was in the sun. So I feel confident enough that this is not a major contributor of germs. But it's similar to a cell phone where you touch it, there's grease on it, there's all kinds of stuff, germs stick to it. This has the potential to be the cause of germ infestation, but I'm not too worried about it. I have black mold. So I'm going to just put this here and not worry about it too much. The journal doesn't show any signs of mold on it, so I feel safe with that. Um, I've already run a UVC light cycle, so that kills any airborne spores. So like when I get in, if I kick up any spores in my apartment, the UVC light is designed to kill the airborne shit. What did I get? I got cleaning solutions, and those bottles were sprayed down with vinegar and wiped with a paper towel so as to remove anything that had attached itself to the bottles between the time that I went up the stairs and made it into my apartment. They got sprayed and wiped down before they were placed on any countertops. So my hydrogen peroxide, my isopropyl alcohol, my dish soap, and my vinegar, all the bottles were clean before they got put in the places that they're at now. I also got coffee and half, and a couple probiotic drinks. And so that's why this is funny to me. This is really funny to me. This is like the gate student of motherfucking germs, because I've gone through extensive measures to make sure that this type of shit doesn't happen to me, yet it still does. So that should explain to you how nasty the building is. That's my that's just my opinion of it. So please do your research on the management company before you come into my comments and start talking shit. Very OCD, very OCD. It's not OCD. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I had to take a fucking test, a state board examination, and in that state board examination, you're not supposed to fucking contaminate your surfaces. It's a SMA. It's like, I forgot even what SMA means, but it's your setup. It's your cleanliness setup. So like if you drop a comb on the ground, you can't use that comb on your client. If you drop a comb on the ground at home, you're most likely going to use it. Me, if I drop a comb on the ground at home, I'm going to rinse it off before I use it, because I wasn't too worried about germs. But now that I have this shit going on my stomach, I have a barbicide container. I'm going to drop the comb in the barbicide container and clean it how a cosmetologist would. That's why this is funny to me. A lot of people with autism are very highly intelligent, and I just recently found out that autism is a communication problem. Autistic kids have trouble communicating. It's not a mental disability. A lot of people believe autism to be a mental disability, and that's why all the people stalking me are getting fucked up royally right now. Because I don't want to communicate with them. I'll communicate with people in the comments as I pick and choose which comments to reply to, because I'm not going to put up with people who are not intelligent and just talk bullshit. And it goes the same for in public. I hope I don't insult people if I don't talk to you, but I don't see a point to the conversation you're trying to make with me. So are you in my brain? So you're articulate, both. I'm articulate, I'm artistic, and autistic. Earlier today when I was on, so I can say whatever I want, correct. I can say, I do say, it's not I can say, I do say whatever I want, because like, what else is the point of communication? Like, what's the reason for communicating? Neurotypical people hide things because they're embarrassed or they're afraid. Autistic people are not. Autistic people want to find out why. They want to get to the bottom of the shit. They want to understand. So earlier today I was thinking about how when I was younger, I often confused autistic with artistic. And I'm like, I'm autistic. I thought that all autistic kids were artistic. And I think I still believe that. Um, Autistic children, what I believe about autistic children, I believe autistic children, autistic adults even, are drawn to all of the colors of the rainbow. And that's why you see people out there that are like that. Like, for me in my life, it has been anytime that's part of the reason why I buy all this shit, because whenever I find like markers, I don't even use those fucking markers, but it's an attraction to the amount of color choices. I like choices, I like options. Um so it is, I think that's common for autistic people as well as artistic. I think autism and artistic go well together, and the artistic part of it doesn't have to be necessarily drawing, physical drawing or whatever. Artistic can be expressed in any number of ways, because if you think about how autism is a communication issue, they're going to communicate through other mediums, whether it be a painting, whether it be music. Autistic kids are super artistic. And if you do not nurture, like my autism was not nurtured because my mom does not believe in fucking mental shit. So the autism was not nurtured. Being selected for the GATE program was probably the closest I got to getting any knowledge about my autism, and nobody ever told me shit. I didn't know I was autistic until I was fucking 40. And you realize other people knew before you knew. I'm realizing now people knew 20 years ago, whereas I'm just finding out, and that's so crazy to me. That's really fucking crazy to me. Mm-mm-mm. So I'm going to get off of here and I'm going to do some research, because I want to find out first where I can get some more hibiscus tea. That's more important than any of this. Um, Hibiscus tea, hibiscus drink, whatever. Hibiscus, motherfucking yeah. Love that shit. Second, I need to do research on what the fuck it is I think is going on my stomach. Let's see if it's gotten better or worse. Third, I want to try putting this shit all over my body, like my face, and see if it does the same thing that my hands are doing. Imagine you have some kind of invisible fucking bacteria on your body, and you spill hydrogen peroxide on you on accident and find out you're covered in bacteria. Like, what all did I touch today to make my hands like this? The handle on my shopping cart. The handle on my shopping cart. If anybody touched the handle on my shopping cart, I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you. Don't touch my shit. This it's not a lesson for me. God is sending a lesson to the people around me. Don't touch my shit. Don't fuck with me. If you want to get close to me, you got to find a better way. Cuz touching my shit or fucking with me, you're going to end up like me. Is that what you want? I want that for people who have knowledge of this network and think that they're going to play with me. Go on ahead. I want all of this to happen to you too. But for unsuspecting people, I do not, and that's the reason I'm on here. Unsuspecting people, I am literally, that's why the cops drive by with their fucking sirens, because they know I am literally a biohazard. That is why the cops drive by with their sign. They're letting the neighborhood know this bitch about to walk outside. So anybody who fucks with me is doing so intentionally because they want to catch this shit. But right now I'm posting all of this so that you know that the person you really need to blame works for Drake Real Estate Company. The floorboards in my apartment are rotting. And they're like, but it's the airflow. Well, what? Are you guys going to fix the floorboards in my apartment or what? You have to. I could literally go in right now and with my little handy dandy this thing right here, if I wanted to, I could lift that whole fucking piece of wood up. You have to fix it. You have to fix it. I don't have a means to move. I got to pay for medical bills now. I'm thankful that I have an HSA and a flexible spending account. The only thing you did was kept me from getting Chrome Hearts this year. Thank you. I don't care. I have plenty of glasses. I have not been wearing my contacts. So you didn't hit my pockets directly. You hit my fucking flexible spending account. Try again. Try harder.